It's sweet and salty, funny and sad, mysterious and gay. It's the American Broadcasting Company's underwater hit, The Land of the Lost, with Lucky 7 prize time at the end. The American Broadcasting Company presents The Land of the Lost. Its discoverer, Isabel Manning Hewson, will not be with you today, but she'll be back next week. Your friend, Red Lantern, is here as usual to take you on a fast ocean current to an enchanted kingdom at the bottom of the sea, the Land of the Lost. The Land of the Lost is the haven where all the treasures that disappear from Earth go, and where Isabel and Billy travel each week with Red Lantern. And one morning, when they had just arrived...
Avast there, my hearties. Getting ready to drop anchor.
Drop anchor? Where, Red Lantern?
Just a splash or two away, Billy. At the Seaporium.
The underwater department store?
That's right. Flotsam and Jetsams. It so happens that a distinguished sea scientist invited me to bring you there.
A sea scientist? What's he doing in a store?
Mr. Finsom is the new silent partner there, Billy.
Silent partner?
You mean he can't talk?
No. Just doesn't want his name used commercially. You see, he's a newcomer here. His chief interest is aero-aquatics.
Oh, my gracious, what are those?
Oh, he'll explain presently. Here's the Seaporium entrance now. Mind that revolving door.
Business is booming in here today.
Naturally. The August white sails, you know.
And these lizards in winter, sir. Those lovely sand chips have been bleaching on the beach all summer.
Very pretty, but I'm afraid we can't stop now. This way, Pollywogs. Toward the elevator.
Up car, folks. Get your express here for the Department of Aero Aquatics.
Boy, that's us.
Aero Aquatic car. Will passengers please step inside? Up to the new department. No extra charge for the ride.
10th floor.
That's right, sir. Yes, sir. This is the Fast Express, sir. Please face the gate. Oh, we're just gonna start. You won't have to wait. There goes. Right on the nose. It's up, going up. We're there already. 10th floor. Just watch the door. All out for the Aero Aquatics.
Come on, Small Fry.
Golly, what are all these funny-looking gadgets in the showcase?
We better ask the proprietor. Here comes Mr. Jetsam himself.
How do you do, little lady? How do you do? Red Lantern, oh. And what do you think of our new partner's inventions, eh?
Well, only... What are they all for?
Well, increasing buoyancy, my boy.
Huh?
Now, suppose a deep-water denizen wants to go up in the world, but fast. He slips this aerated belt around his midriff, and presto, he hits the surface before you can say bubble gum.
Remarkable.
Oh, Finsom's a genius of the first water, no doubt about it. I've built a special laboratory for him here in the old pump room under the roof.
Oh, that's so?
And he's working on a dozen devices to lighten the fishwives' domestic burdens. Now, this one here...
Quite so, yes. We're on our way to see Mr. Finsom now.
Ah, splendid. I'd go with you, but Flotsam and I are checking over our floating accounts this morning.
Which way is the laboratory?
Oh, Finsom won't see visitors in his laboratory.
Oh?
No one is allowed to enter it. Why, not even Flotsam and myself. But you'll find his office just down that hall.
Thank you. Come on, Pollywogs. Oh,
Well, what is it, Red Lantern?
I almost forgot to tell you. Don't be startled at Mr. Finsom's appearance when you meet him. The poor fellow is almost blind.
Blind?
From overworking on his inventions, Isabel. He can barely distinguish light from dark. Wears huge black goggles over his eyes.
And how can he go on inventing, Red Lantern?
Well, there's nothing wrong with his brain, Billy. And besides, his sense of touch is really extraordinary. But here we are.
Just a moment. Oh, good morning, Red Lantern.
Well,
Hey, it's Jenny Jellyfish. What are you doing here, Jenny?
Oh, didn't you know? I'm Mr. Vincent's secretary.
Yeah? Since when?
Since he came here from the tropics about a month ago. He didn't know anybody in the land of the lost, so Miss Spotty recommended me.
Miss Jellyfish? Is that Red Lantern?
Oh, good morning, Mr. Finsome. The top of the wave to you.
Oh, the same to you, Red Lantern, with foam on it.
Thank you.
Did you bring the Earth Children with you?
Here we are, sir.
How do you do, Mr. Vincent?
Oh, pardon me. I can't see you, of course.
Yes, I've explained that, sir. Now, I'm going to leave you tadpoles here to get acquainted while I do a few errands.
Okay, Red Lantern.
Cheerio. Back in a jiffy.
Well, so you're Isabel and Billy, eh? Well, sit down. I've heard a lot about you two youngsters.
About us, Mr.
Oh,
Vincent?
yes. Aren't you the ones who almost drowned when some wicked creature tried to take your magic seaweed away?
You mean the one they called the fish without a name? Oh, but that was a long time ago. And he got bounced out of the kingdom for it, too.
Huh? You don't say. You're not afraid he might come back someday and try to take revenge?
That's what he threatened to do. Oh, but he wouldn't dare. Kid Squid the octopus would fix him if he ever showed up.
Kid Squid? But he... they told me that he was the one who had his gang of cuttlefish surround you with an ink out, so the wicked fish could catch you. Oh, dear. It must have been terrible.
Oh, it was. But Kid Squid isn't like that anymore.
Oh?
He's our best friend now, next to Red Lantern.
And he's Jenny's best boyfriend.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, Mr. Finsome.
Well, I'd like to meet him sometime. But, let's forget about all that now. I have got something I want to show you two youngsters.
One of your inventions, Mr. Finsome?
Yes, sir, Mr. Billy. My latest and best. And I need your help on it.
My gracious. But we don't know anything about aeroaquatics.
Oh, that's not necessary, my dear. The important thing is you're Earth people. Miss Jellyfish, would you lead the way into my inner office?
Oh, certainly, sir. Let me guide you.
Oh, no, thank you. I can manage.
Oh, Mr. Vincent's nice, isn't he, Billy?
Yeah. I wonder why he muffles himself all up on a warm day like this. Cap on his head and a muffler up to his gills.
Well, he probably misses the tropics where he came from.
Well, here we are, youngsters. Now tell me, what do you suppose this is?
Gee willikins. Looks like a great, big, enormous fish globe to me.
Yes?
Only it's closed at the top.
And there isn't any water in it. It's empty.
Oh, not empty, Isabel. That round glass chamber is pumped full of synthetic air.
Huh?
Yes, you see, it's my theory that we fish folk need more air in the water. But as soon as you pipe air down from Earth, it bubbles up and escapes.
Well, because it's so light?
Precisely, my dear. So I've been working for years on making synthetic air heavy enough to stay down in the water, and I think I've got it.
Say, you're some inventor, Mr. Finsome.
Well, I've satisfied myself that this air I've stored up is as pure and good as the regular kind, but I want to put it to the final test.
I get it. That's where we come in.
Ah, just so, young man. Yes. Just so. Air's your natural element, and I'm anxious to get your opinion. Your expert opinion.
You mean you want us to go inside that thing?
I call it my aero globe, Isabel. And you're the very first to know about it, except my confidential secretary here.
Isn't it exciting?
Oh, boy. Come on, Isabel.
I don't know, Billy. What if there's something wrong about the air?
Oh, it can't possibly harm you, my dear. And if you feel the slightest bit uncomfortable, you can come right out into the water again.
Well, thank you, but
Oh, now surely you're not going to disappoint a blind old inventor?
Please, Mr. Finsum, I'd really rather not.
Oh.
But Billy wouldn't mind.
Of course not. I'll do it, Mr. Finsum.
Well, one's better than none, I suppose.
How do I get in?
Well, I'll show you. This door in the side is quite ingenious, I think. Operates by compressed hydrogen, so that if you slip through quickly, nothing will leak in or out.
Okay. I'm all set.
Oh, but just a moment, Billy. You're carrying magic seaweed now, so you can breathe underwater.
Sure, right here.
Well, I'd rather you didn't take it inside with you.
Huh?
You see, you won't need it there, and the magic seaweed might have some unnatural effect on the synthetic air. So
we
just
always...
hand it to me as I open the door, and I'll have it ready when you come out.
Well, all right.
Now, I've got my fin on the lever, so stand close beside me. Ready? Now, give me your seaweed.
Here.
Go.
Oh, Billy.
He's all right, Isabel. Look, he's walking around inside and grinning.
Well, how is it in there, Sonny?
Swell. Feels just like ordinary air.
Oh, it works, Miss Jellyfish. It works.
Oh, what a neat invention. It fills my heart with glee.
'Twill capture the attention of all the fish at sea. Oh, sir, how did you do it? The world will point with pride.
I knew 'twould work, I knew it. The boy is safe inside.
I'll never understand it. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Just as I planned it. But this is just the start of things. I'd like to make a bet. Of barnacles to blue points, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, I ain't seen nothing yet.
No, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
Oh, it's really wonderful, Mr. Finsum.
How long do you want me to stay in here?
Eh? Oh, that's enough. Oh, no, wait a moment. I've got a gadget in Mr. Flotsam's office I'd like the lad to try out while he's in the aeroglobe.
Oh, can't I get it for you, Mr. Finsum?
Oh, no, it's only 2 doors away.
My, he gets around well for somebody who can't see.
At first he kept bumping into the chairs and desk, but now that he knows where everything is...
Hey, where'd Mr. Finsum go?
Oh, he'll be right back, Billy.
He better be. He's got my magic seaweed.
Well, you're all right, aren't you?
Sure, but I'm tired of staying...
Anybody home?
Why, it's Kid Squid, Jenny.
Hi, Isabel. Hi, Jenny.
Hello, Mr.
Kid.
Squid.
I just come up to see how you... Gosh, all Tidewater. What's Billy doing in there under glass? Playing goldfish?
Oh, no, kid. That's Mr. Finsum's new aeroglobe.
Huh?
Billy's testing it out for him.
Well, let me go wave a feeler at him. How you like it in there, Billy?
It's getting kind of close. Tell Mr. Finsum I want to come out.
I'll go get him, Billy.
Well, here. Why don't I just open the door to this Hoosus?
Oh, no, Mr. Squid. Billy can't come out till he gets his magic seaweed back.
Huh?
Well, he drowned out here without it.
You mean that old Dodo went off and took it with him?
Yes, but he'll be...
Isabel, did he come back?
Mr. Finsum, why no?
Oh, dear, I can't find him. What? There was nobody in Mr. Flotsam's office.
Open up.
But we've got to find him. Billy's running out of air.
Get splashing, Jenny. Locate that Finsum. Tell everybody to start searching. It's urgent.
Oh, yes, kid.
Don't you leave us, Mr. Squid.
Not a chance, Isabel. I'm staying with you and Billy. Take it easy in there, pal.
I can't. I'm getting dizzy.
Oh, what shall we do? He'll suffocate.
I'd like to wrap about 6 tentacles around that Finsum's neck and...
Kid, Isabel, somebody get me out. Can't breathe in here anymore.
Okay, I'll open the door.
But Mr. Squid, will.
You got a piece of magic seaweed, ain't you?
Oh, yes.
Well, then give him half when he comes out.
All right.
Now, how do you work this bloomin' catch?
Oh, hurry.
I'm doing my best, Isabel, but it's kind of tricky.
Well, Mr. Fenton pushed something down here.
Yeah, I tried that. Nothing happened.
Help.
It's no use, Isabel. There's only one thing to do. Break the whole globe open.
Break the
Yep.
whole...
The chair will do it. Look out now. Stand back, Billy. Way back. I'm busting in. 1, 2... Quick, Isabel. The seaweed.
Here, Billy, here, take it.
Okay, thanks. What about your
I
magic?
still got half. It's like when you saved me with part of yours that time, remember?
I guess that makes us even. Wow, am I glad I can breathe again.
Blithering bluefish. What was that noise? In here, Mr. Judson.
Coming.
Oh, Red Lantern.
In the name of Neptune. I done it, Red. I had to get Billy out of that contraption.
Mr. Fenton went off and left him.
I know, Isabel. Jenny just told us.
Oh, but what will Mr. Fenton say, kid? His wonderful leak-proof aero globe.
Never mind his aero globe. There's a leak in the treasury I want to ask him about.
Eh? What's that, Judson?
Flotsam and I just discovered it. The Sea Emergency Fund has been drained to the dregs, and there's only one person who could have gotten at it, Finsum.
Great Atlantic and Pacific.
Yeah, and look what he done to Billy. Why, that guy is a...
Oh, I'll take that. Hello, Jetsam speaking.
Hello, this is Snooper, the store detective, Mr. Jetson.
Oh, yes, Snooper. Any news of Finsum?
Not yet, sir, but he has positively not left the building, and he hasn't used any of the elevators.
Well, drench it all. Keep looking.
We'll nose him out, Mr. Jetson. We're throwing a net around the entrances now, and we'll have...
Tempests and tidal waves. Where's the fellow hiding?
Oh, please, sir. Remember, he's blind. He might have had an accident or fallen down the back stairs.
You're right, Jenny. I'd better investigate. Wait here, everybody.
Wait. Well, what else can we...
Have you tried the laboratory, Mr. Jetson?
Oh, of course. Miss Jellyfish just came from there.
But I didn't, Mr. Jetson.
Huh?
I thought you were.
Jumping jackfish, then he may have skipped already.
Uh-oh.
There's a big water spout in that laboratory leading out to the open. Come on.
Yeah, we don't want that character to get away. Right.
Oh, but I don't understand. If Mr. Fenton was going to run away, why did he want Billy and me to come here?
And why did he shut me up in that darn globe?
That's what we're gonna find out, Billy. And, oh, brother, are my feelers itching.
Oh, there's the door at the end of the hall.
Locked. Finsum, are you in there? Open up there, Finsum. Don't keep us waiting.
Just a moment, Mr. Jetson. I'll be right out.
He's in there, all right.
What can he be doing? I don't hear a sound.
Hold on. Maybe we can do a little snooping ourselves, eh? There used to be a peephole in this door, a sliding panel.
Up there. I see the place.
Yes, that's it. Quiet while I move it back. Now. Why? The scoundrel's packing shell money into a bag.
He's got his back to us. Doesn't know we're watching.
Let me look, Billy. My gracious. What are his goggles doing on the table? And his muffler and his cap and... Billy, do you see what I see?
Huh?
Wait till he stands up. There, on the top of his head, where the cap used to be.
Holy smoke! It's an eye. A big round eye.
Huh? Well, what's that you say? Move over.
He's turning round. And it's not Mr. Finsum. It never was.
It's the fish without a name.
That's him, all right. Green whiskers and all. Why, that low-down, double-crossing... Just leave me lean on that door.
You'll never catch me, you dumb octopawooka. You couldn't even catch a cold.
What's happening? Have you got him?
He's in there, Red Lantern. It's the fish without a name.
Those goggles were just a disguise.
And the aero globe was meant to trap us both.
There goes the door. Get him, kid.
Me too. I'll sock him one of
Hold
the
on,
nose.
Billy. he ain't here.
Not here?
But we just saw him.
I knew it. He's gone up the spout.
The which?
The water spout there in the corner, like a big chimney. After him, everybody.
Straight up, kid. I'm right behind you.
In we go, Pollywogs. Now scramble for all you're worth. Faster. Faster.
Here's the top. All out.
Why, we're up on the roof.
Which way did he go? Did you see him, kid?
Well, there's his bag, where he dropped it. But there ain't no sign of it. Uh-oh.
Hey, what's that big dark shadow overhead?
Oh, it's a shark. Low bridge, everybody.
A shark!
Be quiet, Jenny. He ain't interested in us.
How do you know, Mr. Squid?
Because he's already had his dinner.
You mean?
Look at there, Red. He's just finishing his dessert. And it was something fancy with green whiskers.
Oh! My golly, the fish without a name.
Yep. He's gone, all right. Down the hatch.
And this time he won't come back.
Well, it's hunky-dory with me. He got what he deserved for trying to take revenge on you Earth children and robbing Flotsam and Jetsams into the bargain.
Oh, he was a menace to the kingdom.
A scandal and a shame.
That horrible, terrible, simply unbearable fish without a name. But now he's gone forever and vanished like the foam. It's safe for frogs and pollywogs to catch the current home. It's safe,
It's safe.
it's safe,
It's safe
to catch the current home.
It's Lucky 7 time, Pollywogs. You just heard the evil voice of the fish without a name, and those of you who have Land of the Lost books were able to look right at the picture of him on page 18. It's fun, isn't it, seeing just what the characters look like when you listen to the show? And say, isn't that picture of Kid Squid on page 34 a pipperoo? The one where he's surrounded by those terrible cuttlefish squirting clouds of ink while the fish without a name stands beside him egging them on. And I'll bet all you members of the Kid Squid Clubs got a thrill out of looking at this as you listen to the Kid Squid today. And all the rest of you Pollywogs will want a Land of the Lost book, too, so you can see the characters as you listen to the show. So have a pencil handy, and I'll tell you what to do to get your copy just as soon as you've heard the names of the winners who sent in the most interesting letters about treasures they've lost and want returned.
First, Maxine Lee of Pueblo, Colorado wins a Monopoly game. Nancy and Billy Shiskin of Miami, Florida, who are starting a Red Lantern Club, get a bow and arrow set. Standard chemistry sets go to Luba Donchenko, vice president of the Kid Squid Chemistry Club in West Haven, Connecticut, and Neil Kirshner, chairman of the Captain Pine Paper Collecting and Victory Gardening Club of Los Angeles, California. The members of this club mow lawns to earn money for their club. They all have a regular date to listen to our program, and Neil says his parents like it so much they listen too. Joan Delosier of Maplewood, Missouri, wins a beautiful red purse, and Wesley Johns of New York City gets a game called Finance.
Second, the winners of Turtles are Walter Hewitt, president of an Isabel and Billy Club at Quantico, Virginia, Howard Fruchtman, president of a Red Lantern Club in the Bronx, New York, Stewie Smith of Orlando, Florida, and Joyce Seiden, member of the Red Lantern Wildcat Club of Brooklyn, New York.
Third, Marlene Webb of Danbury, Connecticut, wins a beautiful doll that she can make clothes for. Patsy Goebel of Baltimore, Maryland, gets a handsome pin of sterling silver. Patsy says her mother, father, and grandmother love the Land of the Lost. Joan Posniak of Detroit, Michigan, gets a green ink pen. Joan is captain of the Red Lobster Club. Every single member has a Land of the Lost book. Joan wants to know if our motto, never say lost, can be her club motto, too. It certainly can. We want all clubs to feel they have a share in this motto and the right to use it. Marilyn Morris of Frendale, Michigan, member of the Land of the Lost Sewing Club, wins a pink lapel pin, and Shirley Ann Jockheim of Chicago, Illinois, gets a silver bracelet with stones as blue as turquoise.
Fourth, dandy pocket knives go to Joe Marshall of Wynwood, Oklahoma, Cecil Lovejoy of Cincinnati, Ohio, Jim Knoll of Fort Wayne, Indiana, Boyd Smith of Fremont, Texas, and Edwin Adelman, president of the Red Lantern Hunting Club of Detroit, Michigan.
Fifth, here come the winners of sterling silver identification bracelets with those magic Red Lantern charms you're all so crazy about. Jimmy Lee, member of the Land of the Lost Club in Cincinnati, Ohio, Maxine Edwards of Topeka, Kansas, Mary Kedrowitz, organizer of the Land of the Lost Club in Detroit, Michigan, and Thomas Ronald Granger, president of the Red Lantern Club in the Bronx, New York.
Sixth, to Barbara Brunken, president of a Red Lantern Club in Ponca City, Oklahoma, a carved silver band ring. To Lois Boone of Needville, Texas, a ring set with a lovely turquoise stone. John Durr of Brooklyn, New York, gets a ring with an emerald green stone. Marlena Smith of Detroit, Michigan, wins a ring set with a garnet. And to Kenny Shaner of Chicago, Illinois, member of a baseball team called the Land of the Lost Show Team, a birthstone ring for his 11-year-old sister.
Seventh, Anthony Fasciano of Ozone Park, New York, writes his whole family enjoys our program and that they love the pictures of Red Lantern in our book. Anthony's fine letter wins a gun and holster for his brother, Frank. Our last winner is Claire McCormick of West Englewood, New Jersey, who wins a baseball bat for her neighborhood team. It's called the Kid Squid Fighters, who always come punching through. Claire writes, our team chipped in and bought the Land of the Lost book, and we think it's super. The pictures are really neat. Most of us are 14 and 15. We think the book is grand, and your program has brought us luck. Well, congratulations, all you winners. And to the rest of you, remember our motto, never say lost.
And I want to say, too, congratulations to all you winners. And remember, too, if you haven't sent in for your Land of the Lost book, do it right away. Of course, you can buy these books at bookstores all over the country. But the only way you can get a Red Lantern badge is by ordering your book through this program. And that's because it's a present to you pollywogs from Isabel Manning Hewson. Now, to get your book and your badge, send $2 in cash, check or money order, addressed to the Land of the Lost, Box 20, Station G, New York. To get your book and your badge, don't forget, send $2 in cash, check or money order, addressed to the Land of the Lost, Box 20, Station G. And print your name and address plainly. Now, pollywogs, do this, too, when you write about treasures you've lost and want returned. For each week at this time, we award prizes to the pollywogs who send in the most interesting and logical letters telling why they want their lost things back. The decision of our judges is final, and in case of a tie, duplicate awards will be given. And don't forget that address, the Land of the Lost, Box 20, Station G, New York. And be with us next week when Isabel and Billy run into chills and thrills on the trail of a phantom in the home of lost fans. Tune in, same time, over most of these stations, when Isabel Manning Hewson will again take you to the Land of the Lost. The Land of the Lost is an original story by Isabel Manning Hewson. The director is Cyril Armbrister. Vocal arrangements by Peggy Marshall. Musical background by Gene Perazzo. This is ABC, The American Broadcasting Company.